Again, it just tells the story of it's the evil and the ugliness of people's hearts these days is everywhere.
This is Franky Rose's Think Tank. Here's your host, Franky Rose.
Good morning. Welcome to the Think Tank. Every time I hear that new intro, I just love it. My two favorite people. What a combination. Gotta like it. So, we're going to go over the new charges that were laid against Richard Allen. They're fairly interesting. In my mind, they got him. I just can't see the new charges are two more M charges and two kidnapping charges. So they're going hard after him. The timing is rather interesting, if you ask me. See how this works. Okay. So I'm going to start off with an article, and it's actually got one of the documents, only a couple pages in the article. So I'll show you that one from here. So a fairly busy streaming day, guys. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. And that thumb, I really, really need that thumb to get me further into the algorithm. Okay, so let's see here. On Thursday, prosecutors in Carroll County filed a request to the court to allow for more charges to be brought against Richard Allen in the Delphi case. According to the court records, prosecutors asked to amend the charges of M brought against Richard Allen in the deaths of Abby Williams and Libby German. The filing asked for the court to allow two additional charges of M, kidnapping, and two charges for kidnapping to be brought against Richard Allen. He was charged with 2 counts of M back in February. It's been that long? Oh, no, it's been that long since the girls. It seems like he's been in the Hooskow forever, too. So he was charged with 2 counts of M for the February 2017 deaths of Abby and Libby. Those initial charges were filed in 2022. Yes. Abby and Libby were found in a wooded area of Delphi near the Monon High Bridge. So there's a pretty extensive playlist on this case. These girls are near and dear to my heart. I mean, all cases are important to me, but these two little girls, wow. So these filings came on Thursday after the Indiana Supreme Court heard arguments about the future of the case for past attorneys Brad Rossi and Andrew Baldwin, as well as Special Judge Fran Gull. So this is what was filed. Hey, how you doing, Southern Gal? Love your name. Nice handle. So I'm going to do this. No, let's see. I'll just put myself somewhere different so you guys can see this. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Oh, did they? Yeah. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you, Shauna. It's an important case. Okay, so let's see here. Really? Okay, State of Indiana, County of Carroll, State of Indiana versus Richard Allen. State's motion for leave to amend charging information. So comes now that the state of Indiana, by prosecuting, hey, let me do this. No, that's not bigger. Do you know what, guys? What I'll do, I'm going to do it a different way. I'm gonna I'll give me my document instead. It's larger. Mm, 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 mm. There we are. Yeah, it's larger for you guys. Oh, hey, nice to meet you. Arkansas. Nice. Nice. I am from the Canadian Rockies. There, that's better, huh? It's awesome. We've got so many people in our chat from so many different places. It's just, I love to meet everybody. And I do, I love everybody's opinions. You've joined a great chat, friend. I have two dogs. I've got Jazzy and Lizzie that are sitting here hunting me for a cookie so they don't bark. We'll do this and then we'll get into the dogs. There you go. And there you go. Here we are, friends. So, state's motion for leave to amend the charging information. Comes now the state of Indiana by prosecuting attorney Nicholas C. McClelland and hereby respectfully asks the court for leave to amend the charging information filed in this case on October 28, 2022. And in support, therefore, does aver. 1. On October 28, 2022, the state filed a charging information alleging these offenses. M as outlined in count 1 and M as outlined in count 2. The defendant was arrested on October 26, 2022 by a detective with the Carroll County Sheriff's Department. The probable cause affidavit executed by the detective, now Sheriff Tony Liggett, and filed by the state of October on October 28, 2022, identifies acts of M on or about February 13, 2017. The discovery in this case also revolves around acts of M occurring in Carroll County on that date. The charging information and probable cause in this matter reflect the charge of M, and then they give you the trial. Oh, you guys, they give you the code, commonly referred to as felony M, specifically that Richard Allen did take victim 1 and victim 2 by force. And in the process of committing that felony, both victim 1 and 2 were M'd. The state hereby moves to amend the charging information in additional counts along, which include M, and for both victims 1 and 2, along with kidnapping under, and then again, they give you the codes for both victim 1 and 2. The state is acting for the court for leave to file these amended charges because the charges more accurately aligns with the charging information with the causes discovery and probable cause affidavit, which we've gone through extensively. Because the clarity of the discovery and probable cause affidavit, the defendant has been on notice since the beginning of this case that this amendment does not prejudice the defendant's substantial rights. The trial for this matter is 9 months away, giving defense adequate time. What? Are we still doing that? Giving defense adequate time to prepare to defend the amended charges. That this amendment does not substantially change the theory of the case. Wherefore, now comes the state of Indiana by prosecuting attorney Nicholas C. McClelland and prays that the court to grant the state of leave to amend the charging information filed in this case on October 28, 2022, and for all other just and proper relief in the premises signed by Nicholas McClelland, the prosecuting attorney. Let me see here. We've got another document. So he was charged, and we do have those documents as well. So it is for four, like I say, four other charges. Two are felony M, and the other two are kidnapping for taking them against their will. Oh, hey. If you put your link in the description, I will put it up for you. Well, there you are. Hello, hello, hello. So awesome. Okay, so like I said, it's 9 pages, and it breaks down each one. Yeah, don't hesitate to put your link in the description, friend. Okay, so again, state of Indiana. Oh, my dog's going batshite crazy. The state of Indiana versus Richard Allen gives his birth and social security number redacted. Count 1M. Nicholas C. McClelland, being first duly sworn upon his oath, says that on or about February 13th, 2017, in the county of Carroll, the state of Indiana, Richard M. Allen did delete another human being to wit, victim 1, while committing or attempting to commit kidnapping, all of which is contrary to the form of the statute in such cases may and provide, and against the peace and dignity of the state of Indiana. I affirm, under the penalty of perjury as specified, that the foregoing representations are true, approved by me on this date, January 13th, 2024. My term expires in December 31st, 2026. And I noticed they do list witnesses, which I found really interesting. Okay, so count 2M. Nicholas C. McClelland, being first duly sworn upon his oath, say that on or about February 13th, 2017, in Carroll, county of Carroll, the state of Indiana, Richard M. Allen did delete another human being, to wit, victim 2, while committing or attempting to commit kidnapping, all of which is contrary to the form of the statute in such cases made to provide, and against the peace and dignity of the state of Indiana. I affirm under penalty of perjury as specified that the foregoing representations are true. Signed by, of course, Nicholas McClelland. Approved by me this date, January 13th, 2024. His term expires 31st of December, 2026. And some more witnesses. You know, one thing I will say is some of these names I'm not really all that familiar with. Oh, there we are. More witnesses. And again, I don't know them all. Count 3M. And again, he goes through Nicholas C. McClelland, being first duly sworn upon his oath, says that on February 13th, 2017, in the county of Carroll, the state of Indiana, Richard M. Allen did knowingly or intentionally delete another human being, victim 1, all of which is contrary to the form of the statute in such cases made and provided, and against the peace and dignity of the state of Indiana. Again, I affirm under penalty of perjury as specified that the foregoing representations are true, approved by him on January 13th, 2024, and his term expires on December 31st, 2026. Nicholas McClellan. Whoa, okay, we've got a few witnesses here again. Kathy Allen, isn't that interesting? Very interesting, guys. Count 4. Nicholas C. McClellan, being first duly sworn upon his oath, says that on February 13th, 2017, in the county of Carroll, the state of Indiana, Richard M. Allen did knowingly or intentionally delete another human being, victim 2, all of which is contrary to the form of the statute in such cases made and provided, and against the peace and dignity of the state of Indiana. I affirm under penalty of perjury as specified in IC 35-44.1-2-1 that the foregoing representations are true. Again, the JD approved, and the JD's retiring. And they've got a whole bunch of witnesses again. Oh, look at that. So, count 5, kidnapping. Nicholas C. McClellan, being first sworn upon his oath, says that on or about February 13th, 2017, in the county of Carroll, the state of Indiana, Richard M. Allen, while armed with a deadly weapon, to wit, handgun, did knowingly or intentionally remove victim 1 by fraud, enticement, force, or threat of force from one place, to wit, the Monon High Bridge, to another place, to wit, a wooded area. Isn't this interesting? Yeah, I mean, they're nailing them. All of which is contrary to the form of the statute, in which cases made and provided, to wit, and against the peace and dignity of the state of Indiana. I affirm, under the penalty of perjury as specified, that the foregoing representations are true. Again, approved on January 13th, 2024, and his term expires December 31st, 2026. Witnesses, we got Kathy Allen up here again. This kind of, what do you guys think of that? Kelsey German. Count 6, kidnapping. Nicholas C. McClellan, being first sworn upon his oath, says that on or about February 13th, 2017, in the county of Carroll, in the state of Indiana, Richard M. Allen, while armed with a deadly weapon, to wit, a handgun, did knowingly or intentionally remove victim 2 by fraud, enticement, force, threat of force to move from one place, to wit, the Monon High Bridge, to another, to wit, wooded area. All of which is contrary to the form of the statute in such cases made and provided, and against the peace and dignity, don't do that, of the state of Indiana. I affirm under the penalty of perjury as specified that the foregoing representations are true. Approved January 13th, 2024. His term expires December 13th, 2026. Once again, we've got Kathy Allen, Betsy Blair, I understand, and look at all these other names. Kelsey, of course. Every time I see it, I want to go Danny DeVito, but it's David Vito. Okay, so let's see here. State of Indiana versus Richard M. Allen, January 13th, 2024. The court will please enter the following minutes. State of Indiana by Nicholas C. McClellan, prosecuting attorney, files probable cause affidavit executed by Tony Liggett and information for count 1, M, and felony count 2, M, a felony count 3, M, a felony count 4, M, a felony count 5, kidnapping, a level 3 felony, and count 6, 6, kidnapping, a level 3 felony. The court determines that probable cause does exist. Initial hearing is set. And oh, look at that. Entry approved by. Yeah, Okay, so yeah, he's been charged. He's absolutely been charged. And the way they have everything, I don't know. I don't think it is. I don't know. Hey, James. Oh my God. Lawyers on lawyer's office, judge on or judge off. So judges on, lawyers are back. I don't know how they're going to do that. They obviously, I mean, they're going to have to be super, super professional. Yeah, well said, James. Let's see here. I'm not sure, but she does like to sleep in on her weekends. I know that for sure. Um, those poor little darling girls, it's sickening to consider what horrors they went through. It's utterly abhorrent. Bless their darling hearts. Ah, thank you. Yeah, if you're not on Discord, please do. Hey, Charlotte. Good to see you. Southern Gal, I'm still looking. Did you drop your? Ah, there we are. Thank you very much. Guys, take a look at Southern Gal True Crime. Sub, like, and share. If my mods are hanging out there, we know that's a great sign. I'm going to check you out as well, friend. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, Dandy. Yeah, thanks, everybody. Thanks for being here. Check her out. Oh, that's the concern. I'm afraid this case is going to be appealed to death. Oh, right. There we go. Yeah, judge on, judge off. It does. It is so frustrating. I mean, ooh la la. You know, you think of the families, and I don't know. I don't know. They're calling in Kelsey, which you knew they would. It's heartbreaking. She has gone through so much. She did drive the girls to the path that takes you to the Monon High Bridge. And I know that she has not felt good about that ever since. And that, I mean, that's not her fault. What happened to those girls? Not her fault. So, yeah, I just hope that they're easy on her. Get them on trial, present the evidence, and let the chips fall where they may. I couldn't agree more. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Sorry about my girls today. There's deer all over the place. It's the weekend. Kids are, oh God, what is that? An electronic vehicle on the ice. So I apologize. I love at Southern Girl True Crime, absolutely love the content, and she's absolutely lovely, does so much good. Nice. That's the kind of people we like. You're absolutely correct, Charlotte. Can't we hobble? James, I should always look at you before I click that. All right, doesn't look like he'd fight his way out of a wet paper bag these days. Oh my God. Like, I know he's put on a little bit of weight, but every single time I think about him, this is kind of where I'm at. It's like, what? How did this happen? And no. Ladies, no, Jazzy. Ole. Yeah, so, oh God, this case, eh? We need justice for these girls and for these families. Like I said, we've got Kelsey, it looks like she's all over the place as far as witnesses. You've got her grandparents that raised these girls. You've got Abby's mom that she only had one child. She only had Abby. And oh, just this case. They deserve some kind of answers. They deserve justice, just to feel like justice was served, you know. If he's not found guilty, there's going to be a heck of a lawsuit, I can imagine. Yeah, I would think so. I mean, with everything that's been coming out about these jails, oh, prisons, I guess, I have a very hard time um, agreeing with the fact that he's in a prison. Guilty or not, he's not convicted. Oh, nice. Very nice. And they should set a date, August, and stick to it. That's it. And I was kind of thinking they're going to do what, but now he's got new charges. So with that, they're going to need the 9 months. They're going to need the 9 months. I'm really concerned. Good job, guys. Good job. Oh, I'm gonna rearrange my hobbled old body. And I don't know with those. I've just got so much with this case that just spins around my brain. Yeah, it's really looking that way. I don't understand, though, why he's in prison, right? Innocent until proven guilty. I'm surprised the feds aren't all over this case like they are over the Karen Reed case. Because I don't know, what do you guys think? Is the math mathin'? Is the math mathin'? It's not. So they should maybe take a look. I'm not saying that he's innocent. This has got nothing to do with that. But do I think that there's a good possibility of crooked shite all over the place? I really do. Nice. We're pretty laid back in here, pretty laid back, and we avoid the negativity. As I was saying yesterday, I can't remember who it was saying, just wait until this goes to court. It's going to be an ish show for all of the content creators. Well, we don't give you a 3-minute break if you're a dick. We just like bye. It's like we have really, really great people here, and we just don't need that. So I don't believe that if that's their first thing when they enter, yeah, just go. Oh, that's the problem. Like, what the hell is going on? And that's why I'm thinking like they really, really do need to have some kind of investigation on what's going on in Delphi, because they say that it's everywhere, that this is the thing there. There is a lot of Odinists in that area. And the thing is, not just Odinists, but they're saying they're white supremacists and Odinists, which is like, oh my God, now that's some kind of mess. With that said, do you know what that makes me think of when they're saying this, all these white supremacists, possibly Odinist mixture? This is all alleged. We know this. Think tank. um, this brings up the girls in Florida, those girls that passed away in that house fire that has the same cops. We see Doug Carter out there doing his thing, speaking his thing, sounding very much like it seems like a messed up case as well, with the same characters in charge of it. So yeah, I really think something needs to be looked into. It's just hard to delete once we find out that, the prison guards were wearing Odinist patches. And then I'm not going to say his name, but we got BH that, mm, a nasty guy, an Odinist who is an extreme nasty guy. It's just like, oh, yeah, this is the thing. Neither had I. It's just, I'm learning about it though. It's just, oh my God. And there's so many different offshoots, right? It sounds like this thing with the white supremacists. Yeah, it's a prison thing. Very rare though, in my humble opinion. Yeah, that's what they're saying, that it's rare, but it's in that area. It's almost throughout that entire prison. And I mean, they were allowed to wear patches on their uniforms. What? Can HA do that? Like, what? Yeah. The BA True Crime Gang. I'm not sure what that is. What is BA? Yeah, I'm too old for that shite. And we have got such great people in here that, yeah, I don't want it for them either. I don't want it for the viewers. It's just bye. Oh, okay. Well, didn't you say up here? I liked that. We're kind of like family, really. Yeah, I mean, not just here, but we do. If somebody's in trouble, like, we'll circle that person. They're just, yeah, great people. Oh, right. I don't know. I don't know about that man, right? Let me see if there's any new articles here that I can take a look at. Basically, just talking about these new charges. Four counts of. In the filing, Mr. McClellan argued that the previously released investigative findings and clues caused that Mr. Allen did take 14-year-old Libby and 13-year-old Abby by force prior to their deleting near the Monon High Bridge. And in the process, the girls were deleted. Oh, so yeah, how do you think this is going to work as far as these lawyers and they have to, oh, there you go. I like that. They have to work together now. Do you think that's going to work out for them? Yes. Yes, you are. You guys are so awesome. Oh, my word. So, yeah, there's a lot of ish going around this case, right from basically the very, very beginning. So, let's hope that all we want is justice. We want the right person in jail, want the right person convicted, and I'm sure the families want to know what the actual F went on. You know, I don't know that we need all the gritty details, but the family might. So all the drama with the attorneys is now done until something new pops up. Oh, and then we got, of course, we have Mitchell Westerman, right? Mr. I'll steal and share documents, allegedly. Well, hello, Melissa. Good to see you, friend. Hello, hello, hello. Let me read a random passage from a random book that nothing to do with nothing. That guy. Yeah. Yeah, I know. A lot of I don't know. He just actually none of them do I feel overly comfortable with now as cops, lawyers, none of them. I'm finding them I'm finding the whole case really, really sus. Like I say, maybe it would be good if Melissa. Yeah. Anyways, they need the right guy caught. They need the right guy charged. We don't need all the drama. Work to get to the goal of finding out who did this for the families, for the girls, for their friends, and to this point, for, I mean, the entire town of Delphi. So, mm. I'll maybe take a look at some of the older documents that I've got and see what I can come up with as far as that original PCA said a lot. So I might take a look at that. You know, I'm still wondering, how about you guys? I'm still wondering about Keegan Klein for one. I'm looking at a few different characters and swallow this pill, please. Oh, you're one of them. Are you serious? You're such a little prick. I say banish. Now I'll go check if the little shit got into the back. So yeah, we just don't, obviously we don't go, oh yeah, he's in the back. You, or yeah. Okay, hopefully we don't see that guy again. What an idiot. Okay, so, oh no. What? Let me try this again. He keeps getting back there. Dum, da, dum, dum. Right? Yeah, he got in there twice. I'm not quite sure how they do that. Let's see. He might show up again. I have no idea. For some reason, it's not letting me do that. But hey, oh, I know. I know. They're just a pain in the butt. Just a pain in the butt. But yeah. So yeah, again, I'm going to look maybe at some of these charging documents. Even oh, there's a lot of them that I want to kind of look back. Tony Klein, I was just thinking, right? It's like, oh, yeah, bye, bro. Bye, bro. So, anyways, guys, we'll jump off this stream. Thank you for being here, Southern Gal. I'm going to check you out, watch some of your stuff. I'm looking forward to it. So, with that said, I have a few things I want to do yet today as far as these shorter lives. I've missed a lot of stuff that's been going on during the week. So, time to play catch up. And yeah. So, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. I appreciate you, friends. Bye.